On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Monday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side. So we have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. A blessed and happy 1st of April to you all, and for those who are celebrating a Earth Strong in the month of April, blessings. Yeah man, so in the evening, yeah, we gotta deal with a situation that we have seen flaring up over there in the Maxfield Avenue area, which is shared by the Kingston Western Police Division and also the St. Andrew South Police Division. So over the weekend, the St. Andrew South Police Division sent out a list of wanted criminal elements from their division to include the criminal elements that I'll be featuring this morning. So we're going to give you the full list of criminal elements that is indeed wanted by the St. Andrew South Police. Then of course we're going to deal with the criminal elements based in the Maxfield Avenue, the General Raphael Ramsey Road, Wellington Road area that has been wreaking havoc in that particular area for years. So the St. Andrew South Police have released a list of its most wanted persons and also names of persons who are being sought by the police for questioning in connection with serious crimes to include murders. Yeah man. Now among those listed as wanted is a criminal element identified as Jesse McLaren, who's roughly about 19 years old. He's from the Olympic Way. I'll not be giving you photos of these criminals just so you know until I get to the criminals that I'll be paying specific attention to this morning, and that's the ones from Maxfield Avenue. So I'll be just listing the names until I get to the ones from Maxfield Avenue. Now, the criminal element Jesse McLean is of an Olympic Way address. The police states that he frequents the Red Hills area and is wanted for knockings and clappings and wounding with intent. The police from the Hunts Bay police station is also stating that 6 men from the Waterhouse community, to include 43-year-old Andrew Powell, otherwise known as Killer, or Bounty, said to be from the Large Road area in Kingston 11, and 24-year-old Rashid Thomas, also known as Kobe, he's said to be from the Trinidad Road area in Kingston 11. Both are wanted for knockings and clappings that has resulted in the loss of life of some people. Now, Andrew Powell frequents the Barbados and Trinidad Roads area, and Rashid Thomas frequents the area known as Capture and the General Waterhouse area. Now, added to that are O'Shane Cephas, otherwise known as IT, another criminal element identified as 21-year-old Dwight Miller, otherwise known as Glasses. Both are from South Anderson Crescent in Kingston 13, as well as a man only known by his alias as Heat or Teddy Boy or Herbal. All are wanted by the St. Andrew South Police. These criminal elements that I've just listed are also wanted for knockings and clappings. that has resulted in the loss of life of some people and the injuring of some people. And it is said that they frequent the top low-rise section of Payne Avenue that is in the general Payneland community. The person who goes by the name of Oliver and frequents the bottom Delacree Lane area is also listed as wanted. Also wanted for knockings and clappings that has resulted in the loss of life of some people is 31-year-old Anthony Reynolds, otherwise known as Son, said to be from Marlborough Avenue in New Haven, that's in the Dwayne Park area. And also 34-year-old Eddie Francis, said to be from the Bowtie Land. Also listed as wanted by the St. Andrews South Police is a criminal element known by his alias as Blacks. Blacks is said to be from the Huntsby Lane in the Olympic Gardens community. Also another criminal element known as Toby Boy, said to be of a Pine Road address in the community. They are both being sought by the police in connection with a knockings and clappings incident that took place along Pine Road on March 20. In similar company from the Cockburn Pen area are 35-year-old Omar Headley, otherwise known as Popeye, and 31-year-old Lafayette Mackey, otherwise known as Pangy, and also a criminal element known as Patman from Maho Drive, and a man known as Vasquez, who is said to be of a Finch Crescent address. He also frequents Red Hills. Now, the three are being sought for knockings and clappings that has resulted in the loss of life of a man. Now, I'm going to talk about some other wanted criminal elements. We're going to talk about Nicola Marvin Reed. He's wanted for knockings and clappings. He's known as Yankee in the streets, or Nick, said to be of a Barton Road address in Greater Portmore, St. Catherine, and Salem Avenue in Cherry Gardens, and Modiford Road in Kingston 11. He's been sought by the police for knockings and clappings that has resulted in the loss of life of a man. And he also frequents the 77 Lane area in the St. Andrews South Police Division. And now for this morning's featured criminal elements who are being sought by the St. Andrews South Police for a series of knockings and clappings that has resulted in the loss of life of some people and the serious injuries of some people in the General Raphael Ramsey Road, Whitfield Town community. Now first on that list, and sadly I really don't have a picture as yet for this criminal element. He has since been identified as 39-year-old Marcel Slew, but he's popularly known in the criminal underworld as Zella. This criminal element here, presently on your screen, identified as 40-year-old Christopher Henlan, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Reverend or Rev, is also wanted. The next criminal element that we're going to feature and also speak about is this criminal element here, presently on your screen, identified as Kevin Harvey, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Brainz. Now, these criminal elements have been wreaking havoc because people tell me, say, me need to speak proper. But listen to me, I'm a Jamaican vlogger, so of course, I go speak in my Jamaican tongue. So we say, Wreaking Havoc, yeah man. So these criminal elements have been wreaking havoc in the General Raphael Road, Ramsey Road, Barnes Avenue, Whitfield Town area for a mighty long time. Now on your screen is some shops and bars that is along the Maxfield Avenue stretch. Now coming along Maxfield Avenue, entering from Spanish Town Road, on your left is controlled by the St. Andrews South Police Division, that's Hunts Bay area. But on your right, up to the stoplight at Russell Road is controlled by the Kingston Western Police Division. So Raphael Road, Ramsey Road, Bonita Avenue would be on the side controlled by the Kingston Western Police Division, but these businesses that I'm showing you presently on your screen is on the side of the St. Andrews South Police Division. So literally the white line in the road is the border basically between the Kingston Western and the St. Andrews South Police Division. So the pink and black bar is owned by the criminal element known as Zella. And the yard exactly beside it that is painted in orange, the shop front are painted in orange. That is where Zella's baby mother used to live before he gave the order to take her out in a hail of bullets. So we will most definitely be getting into that particular knockings and clappings also. That was one of the most gruesome ones in years gone by. So the three criminal elements that we'll be focusing on today, that's Marcel Slew, otherwise known as Zella, and Christopher Henlan, otherwise known as Rev or Reverend, and also Kevin Harvey, otherwise known as Brainz, are all members of the long-standing and reputed gang known as the Stinga gang. Now, for those who have been listening to On The Spot News Media for a while would have known that I've covered many vlogs that criminal organization has been mentioned in, and they have taken the lives of many over the years. I did this vlog present on your screen around 2 years ago that states, as you can see, let me tell you about real Stinga. So if you want to know a little history about the gang there and where them come from and all the gang leaders before these three that I'll be speaking on, go over and watch this vlog to get a better understanding of the Stinga gang that runs off Maxfield Avenue. Now we're going to talk about the knockings and clappings of Zella Stinga's baby mother, known as Tashana Joseph, presently on your screen, but more popularly known as Bonita. Now, we don't really feel sorry for them type of female still, you know. You see, because them go lay with dog, automatically, them go rise with flea. So basically, Bonita lay her bed hard, so she had to lay in it. So why and how she end up lost her life is that she had a physical altercation with another criminal element's girlfriend. That criminal element goes by the name of Roundhead. So Roundhead girl and Bonita had a physical altercation. Roundhead heard of what was taking place. He came and he saw Bonita kick her up, box her down. So Bonita did a fight and have her acid in her hand. So she flashed the acid pan Roundhead, giving him some minor burns here or there. So them have a next criminal element known as Farin. We're going to talk about him later on in the vlog. Farin used a knife and stab up Bonita. You have another criminal element who went across the border. Him was one of the strongmen on the ground known as Bling Bling. He's related to Zella Stinga. At the time when Bonita ended up losing her 3 points, he basically just come from jail and I try to stamp him ground in the place, so to speak, to take over the whole acres. So Bling Bling come in now and drop a stone in a Bonita head. However, she never lose her life, same place on the spot. She was transported to the KPH. She was admitted in serious condition for little over a week. Now she came out of the hospital And the very same day she came out of the hospital in September, early September of 2022, the man them go round, they go circle her, and alone knockings and clappings, leaving her lifeless. Now, the man them we go do that, is also on the side of Zella. So Zella must have given the okay for the man them go slap away him own baby mother. And I know for sure that some people may find that hard to believe. But me need to understand, say, in the world of the criminal underworld, there is no loyalty among thieves. Yeah, man. And that is most definitely one of the truest statements ever. Once you're in a criminality, in the criminal underworld, I can tell you this. No loyalty, no in it. Every man loyal until, and whatever that until is, you will never know until, literally. So in recent times, we have seen more flare-ups in that same General Raphael Road, Ramsey Road, Wellington Road area, where one of the most recent knockings and clappings was of this man presently on your screen identified as Little Man. Now his knockings and clappings took place on the 17th of March in the wee hours of the morning. It was a Sunday morning. Sometime around 4 a.m., 3 man kick in him door and alone can to him skin, leaving him lifeless. Now on the Spot News Media is not for sure which side of the criminal elements really touch this brother a Little Man. Because many is saying that a Zella send Brainz and him criminal friend them go slap him away. And many are saying that it's a friend turn enemies type of situation where a theme own friend them come nyam him food and broke the plate. Now another knockings and clappings took place similarly to that one on that same day, March 17th, where another criminal element identified as Andrew aka Tallman was taken out. It is said that Tallman's life was taken as a reprisal of Little Man. Now the streets are saying that is a criminal element that is aligned to Zella and Brainz them carry out that particular knockings and clappings and go dump the body over Bonita Avenue. So this is a whole type of maze type of story where one would really have to sit down and analyze it and comb through it with a fine-tooth comb to really understand the dynamics of this war presently. Because you will have the war going in one direction right now, and because of the corruption in the war and how the criminal mind think and operates, it just switch by you quick and fast and you never understand who really do the dirt. Because as I stated in my peeps, no loyalty among thieves, and sometimes some things go on in the garrison and a narrative is painted on another set of criminal elements to make them look like them do the knockings and clappings, when indeed it is an internal thing and the narrative just paint for it look like the enemies. So this ongoing gang war right now in the general Maxfield Avenue area is basically one of such. But nonetheless, this criminal element presently on your screen known as Kemar Fraser, aka Parry, is also a known Nakis and Clappis that is aligned to Zella, Stinga, Brainz and Rev. Yeah man, there is also another known Nakis and Clappis that goes by the name of Nico Hines, aka Bam Bam, who is known to be recruiting young boys, boys who should have been in school, recruiting them and turning them into nakis and clappies where continue to wreak havoc in the general Maxfield Avenue communities. Now, for those who is listening to the voice of On The Spot News Media, assist the police from the St. Andrew South Police Division and also from the Kingston Western Police Division in apprehending these known criminal elements, so your communities can go back to be living in some sort of peace, even though we know say peace is not long standing in that community. So Zella, I'm pretty sure by this somebody will send you the vlog and you will be listening for yourself. Your end will not be anything different from that of the former Stinga members before you. You know who I'm speaking about. The last one was Papa Stinga, aka Daddy One. Yeah, man. And the others before that. So it's just God and time, as the streets always say, before you meet a similar faith. Because you are too far gone. I'm pretty sure you're not going to change and turn an angel with a halo over your head and a white wing round the back. You're going to continue to roam the streets and continue being rogue until you meet your due date. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.